trouble. He will hear your faithful cry. He will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer will turn it, then you know a little fire is burning. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. I was a wandering child, I wandered from the fold, till I heard my Savior call me in a song.
Alright, that's enough of that. Good morning. Happy Sabbath for all non-Jews and Seventh-day Adventists. This morning I was kind of focusing on mastery. I'm compelled by Christ's love and His commandments and God's commandments to not really be the master of my own life, to let the Lord be my master. And I think I've done that really throughout my life, at least in word and in, if I ever had to prioritize it in my brain or even my soul knew, I guess. But I'm working now, I think, on being mastered, on literally not only just kind of saying it and feeling it and knowing it, but then trying to live in it, trying to find ways to live in it, trying to listen to His voice when He kind of tells me what to do, and do that. But also, I think I've been asking a lot lately in my prayers and stuff for Him to kind of boss me around, like almost screaming that I'm ready to be His soldier, I'm ready to be His robot or whatever, just like ready to do His bidding wherever He sends me, whatever He makes me go. And I think that was important because there's a lot of stuff that I wasn't quite surrendering, that I was like, oh, I'm sure this thing that I'm doing is what you want to be doing, without really checking in at all. So I've been trying to check in more and more. But there's something to that I still haven't gotten really. It's something to that aspect of kind of being a servant. I think still now I'm trapped a little bit in the sense of I still want to tell Him how to command me. I'm like, boss me around, make me do this, make me do that. I have no will but yours. I have no will of my own, which is true. Or rather, it's something I should be aiming for. However, God does grant us, you, he, me, she, it, with all manner of abilities and wills and thoughts and ideas and inclinations, as well as the ability to read His Word and glean information as to how I should be occupied from there as well. So I vehemently deny the Christianity or the biblicalness of God bless the child who's got his own. However, there is something often in the way God works or has worked in the past with other people, so then why not me? Where sometimes He will give you a simple thing and they'll let you kind of go about your business. Give you a quiet nudge, and then off you go, and then other times He'll kind of walk with you every step of the way and kind of push you on through. Sometimes I can feel Him there, and sometimes it's harder to feel Him there. And you know what? Throughout that, it's all a test, I guess. This whole life, I suppose, is some sort of a test. And it's up to me to really walk the same, and with the same diligence, and with the same vehemence, as though He had forced me to do it, as though He was compelling my every, my very limbs to move, and my heart to beat, when I can't feel Him, whether I'm watched or unwatched, to be obedient with the same zeal and the same faith and the same joy. and that I don't always need him to tell me specifically in that moment what to do. So to ask that somewhat is a little maybe childlike in a bad way. I don't know. There's a line there that I just need to figure. I just need to be given wisdom on from him. So that's kind of what I'm going to focus on and pray about today. And hope to learn and glean is that line between how much free thinking or how much guidance is the soldier of God gonna need, the soldier of God that is me, and how much have I already been told. And I'm not a fool, so I don't need to necessarily have it repeated. I can function on the previous commands as well. Because a lot of times I'm trying to rush God to, like, towards the things. Here, command me to do this in this arena. I guess I didn't say that before. That's definitely true, especially lately, because I'm like, man, I'm antsy to, like, launch into my creative life as fully as possible, you know? So I've been like, Lord, what am I supposed to be doing? Launch me into whatever I'm supposed to be doing. Slam it in front of my face. Make me do it. Your will is, my will is your will. God bless the child that has your own. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe this still isn't the time for that. Or maybe I missed the time for that. And so now I have to wait for the next time for that. And maybe now's the time it's about different type of growth or loss or a need that he's fulfilling. His plan's not my plan, you know. I love to know his plan, but it's not always his will that I know his plan. The better to strengthen my faith, I suppose. So yeah, so that's where I'm out. That's where I'm at. But that's also where I'm over and